exclusive interview. At the moment, we have an historic event that's going to happen, and I ain't gonna tell y'all what year it is. I'm gonna let our guest right here introduce herself, talk about this exciting event for the Swamp Dogs pioneers in the building. Y'all see the school in the background. Y'all see the Swamp Dogs in the background. So y'all can guess and imagine it's gonna be a what? A North Miami Pioneer thing. So we're gonna welcome all pioneers to the event. I've always been told never try to introduce somebody because you're gonna mess it up. So I'm gonna introduce myself first, and I'm gonna let my guest introduce herself. So they call me Mr. Lump Lump, Mr. Lumpkin, Mr. Daily Insight, whatever it may be, Mr. 305 as they may call it, Mr. Dade County. So um, we got something in store for y'all, and I can't wait to get started with these questions and kind of dive into things. So, but further ado, I'm gonna let our guest introduce herself. She's an essentially North Miami pioneer, graduate. Went to several colleges, but she's a Benedict College graduate. And she's here doing some extraordinary things. She had an idea. We're gonna talk about kind of what inspired it, and then we're gonna go for there. So, who would he have today?
Hi, today you have this bear. So some people know me as legal name Shirley, but everybody knows me as Bear. It's from North Miami cheerleading days. So I am here with one and only Mr. Day Inside, my teammate, my classmate, Mr. Long. So we have something in store for North Miami. It's been a long time coming. And so we need to come together. This event is going to be epic. One of the best events ever, one of a kind. So just listen to the podcast, listen to what we have to say, and then for actual more intel details, it will be in person or Zoom for pioneers only. So I can't tell you everything. I would rather show it to you than tell it to you.
That's right. So yeah, so that means no Chargers, no Vikings, no none of that. Is that what
No
you're saying right
Bulls,
now?
no Rockets,
No Red Raiders, no none of that.
no,
No Bulls, no none of that. Only
none.
Pioneers.
Only pioneers.
Okay,
Only those
all right.
swamp dogs. That's it.
Swamp Dog. As y'all can see, Swamp Dogs in the back, right? We living it out.
Hmm.
Swamp Dogs, Pioneers in the building. All right, so give us first question here. So give us an actual backstory about your event planning, your skill set, kind of how did that kind of come about at the moment?
Okay, so the backstory to the event actually came from like back in 2022 last year. So we was planning for our event, for our 20th year. And so it went great, but for some reason there was something inside of me that was saying that we need to do something else. Like I need to do something else instead of just doing it just for, how everybody is doing it for their class only. I
Mm-hmm.
said, why don't we just do it for the whole class? So when I started thinking about doing it for the whole class, I'm like, what is the whole class? So
Mm-hmm.
I started to dig into it. So when I was reading the bio on the North Miami Senior High School page, and I'm reading the history, I'm like, oh, okay. So I said, who was the first graduating class of North Miami? It
Mm-hmm.
said it was the year of 1955. So as I'm digging and digging and digging into it, that's when ideas started to come about. I said, why not just do an event where it is all of North Miami, all the graduating class, from the first graduating class of North Miami, 1955, all the way up until 2025, which will be
Okay.
70 years. And I said, a lot of us do not know the history of North Miami at all.
Nah.
The first thing that was maybe at odds was that North Miami was not called North Miami. North Miami name was Edward L. Constant before it
Oh,
was
so that's
to North Miami. So I'm like, with me, I'm big on history. I love to learn, history, where things came from, made, and stuff like that. So I said, look, this is really cool. So why not bring the first graduating class of North Miami, which is the class of 1955, to the event? All classes 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 70, for all of us to come together. And one thing a lot of us as pioneers don't know, like we have really good culture and rich people that came out of North Miami grass. We have actors, we have singers, we have baseball players, basketball players,
athletes.
football players, you know, DJs. They're like all over the place, but we just don't know them. So why
Mm-hmm.
not invite them back home? So that's why it's going to be a homecoming event, which is them coming back home. So we can all see, like, look, this is where North Miami came from. Like, look at us, you know? So why not just come home and we celebrate together?
Yeah, we ain't gonna get into the cooling grades, and we
Oh,
ain't,
you know?
we'll leave that
So
alone.
North Miami pioneers have been doing some big things, you know what I'm saying, out there in the world, but we just don't know, you know. So as
Right.
I was doing my research and I realized all of these people, like we have one beautiful lady that she was on Family Matter, you know, and stuff. And I was like, really?
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
so why not meet everybody? We all come together,
Yeah,
you
just
know?
a big alumni
Yes,
gathering.
yes,
Okay. Now,
yes,
second question. What's your whole vision for this whole event? I'm pretty sure a lot of people that are watching or going to be watching, because we're going to
yes,
have the replay for you
of
guys to
course.
watch if you couldn't watch at the moment. What's your actual vision for this whole event? What's going to be happening? What's not going to be happening? Talk to the viewers about that.
Basically, this event right here, the vision is basically making history.
Okay.
What I have in plan, what I already have and writing things down is what North Miami is going to make history. Okay.
Okay.
And I know my pioneers, we like to show out. You get what I'm
Yes.
saying? And
Yep.
with this event and the way it has been structured and designed, we're going to make history.
Hmm.
Okay, like ain't nobody gonna do like you can't do what we do. So
Exactly.
the vision is basically like literally changing the face of North Miami.
Okay.
Okay, like you're going to see the togetherness.
Hmm.
You're going to see the success stories
Hmm.
of North Miami.
It's a
Okay,
lot of them.
and it's a lot of the. If you go back to 1955 up until 2025, oh my god, the success stories are beautiful. Okay,
Hmm.
so I don't want anybody to think that oh North Miami is just this that. No, you got to go
It's
back.
bigger
You
than
got
that.
to go back to history. You get what I'm saying? So it's bigger than this. So if you
Hmm.
see these success stories and you see your pioneers, it will actually encourage you as a student to go out there and grind as well. Whatever your
Hmm.
passion is, whatever that you have, you can do it too because these people right here came from North Miami. So
Correct.
don't ever down North Miami be like North Miami is this, North Miami is that. No, it's all how you put it. You know,
Yeah.
it's a mind thing. So the vision is amazing. Like
So
we gonna do
so
it.
when you look at and analyze it, people that have graduated already and kind of going on to do some other things, if they kind of look at the history of normality, it'll make them, is what I'm listening to you, make them more proud to say, hey, I'm
Yes,
a pioneer. I came from that
yes,
school. That's
yes,
kind of hold your vision to have people to
yes,
have some pride in North Miami, because
yes.
some people like other schools in Dade County, your New Orleans, your Northwesterns, your Booker T's, your Edisons.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of school pride. I'm not saying North Miami and North Miami Beach and these other schools don't have school pride,
Yeah.
but if we kind of analyze where they came from, the history in
Yes.
it, people have more pride. Say, yeah, I came from there. I'm a swamp. You know what I mean? So
Yes,
I
and then
get
you
it.
show that you show, and then too, you're showing your love to your elders as well.
Hmm.
Like, like I promise you, like once the event comes together, and then you see the amount of pioneers that are walking amongst you. You get what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like they're
Yep.
like in their 40s, their 50s, their 60s, their 70s, and you're like, wow, you graduated from North Miami. And then the other thing too about the event, like I said, I'm big on history, is when we actually in one of the timelines in those in that event process, when you hear the stories
Hmm.
of North Miami. So when you know how back in the days, in the olden days, how grandmother and grandfather, you could sit and they will tell you stories about how they were living and stuff like that. Of course, it's going to be the same thing with the class of 1955. I would love to hear their story about North Miami. How was North
Hmm.
Miami? You know,
Yeah.
how did North Miami started? Did y'all have this? Did y'all have that? I read on the bio that North Miami did not have a bell to signify that it was time for you to go to the next class. I forgot the guy's name, but I have to go in there. But he had to go down and bang each hallway and bang to signify that it's time for you all to change classes. So I
So
would love to hear that story. You get what I'm saying?
so what you're saying is we spoiled.
Oh yeah, straight spoiled. from 1955 to current. Yes, North Miami spoiled.
Well, not just well, it could be us, it could be other schools that endured that, but for the most part, North Miami, that was North Miami High School story.
Hmm.
Okay. Now,
Yes.
now I'm pretty sure everybody's that's watching, listening, when is this event going to happen? It's going to be next year, year after next, 3 years down the road. When can everybody expect this, everything to come together?
So the spin of this event will be in October of 2025. So the reason why I picked 2025 is because the first graduating class of 1955 will be 70 years old. So imagine from all of that time, I've never gone to any event of North Miami to actually know the people who
Gotcha.
graduated from North Miami or even celebrate them. So my
Mhm.
whole thing with that, the reason why I'm so eager to do this is because, of course, over the past years, we have lost a lot of pioneers.
Of course.
You get what I'm saying? We
Mhm.
lost a lot of pioneers, especially in my class of '02. We lost a lot of pioneers. So because of that, I was like, I want to do an event before anybody else has passed away. I want to be able to do an event that way I can honor you, I can love on you, I can meet you and
Give you your
stuff,
flowers.
give you your flowers while you're alive. You get what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Because let me tell you, dealing with death is not an easy thing. You get what I'm saying? When they're here with you, their spirit is here with you, their body is here with you, you can love
Hmm.
them. But once they
Hmm.
go, it's like you feel that pain in that void. You get what I'm saying? So I was
Yeah.
like, I need to do this event before anybody else pass away.
Mhm.
I don't know what's gonna happen in a couple of years, a couple of months or whatnot. But if I can do this now, where we all can come together and love on each other, and then we can honor the class of 1955, you know what I'm saying, and love them and let them know that yes, this generation might be spoiled, but we still love you guys, like
Mhm.
we're here. So that's one of the biggest things too, that's why I wanted to do it. And then the reason why I picked 2025 is because they will be 70, it will be 70 years,
Mhm.
stuff like that. So that's the whole reason why I want to do. So it will be in October. And then two, we're doing it now that way to have everybody to prepare, plan, save their money for the event, and stuff like that. So that's the reason why.
Okay. Okay. No, good stuff. Now, I know, and I'm thinking in my mind, and I kind of been talking to you offline. This
Yeah.
is going to take some work, some
Yes.
teamwork together. Together, each achieve more.
Yes.
Teamwork makes the dream work. So,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
that's my follow up. What do you need from the people to make this event come true? Like, what is there?
Okay, so
Talk to the people about that.
of course, everybody knows in order for things to work in business, relationship, whatever, it's a partnership.
Right.
Okay. So because of this vision that I have for North Miami, of course, I need people that already have the skills, where this is your expertise. I
Hmm.
don't want to fight with anybody or anything like that. If you have the same vision as I do, then of
Hmm.
course, come join. It could be a social media manager,
Okay.
I need like somebody that can help, like we can try to build a website, a secretary, a treasurer, and stuff. So everything that I need somebody to promote, to design, and everything else. So I need video production, so if anybody is willing to donate their time,
Hold on.
that
Stop. See that?
would be
And not to cut you off. Not to cut you off. I have a pioneer,
okay.
Jutney. I think you
Okay.
know who Jutney is.
I think
He's
I do.
now he does videography. He does pictures and everything. He got some. I saw his stuff, and I'm gonna call
Okay.
him too though. And
Okay.
he got drones and everything.
Oh,
He doing so. Listen, he's
okay.
and guess what? He's a pioneer.
That's
So
what
Jutney, I'm calling
I'm
you
telling
out.
you, that we
I'm gonna
got so
tag.
much
Listen.
greatness
I'm gonna tag you
at
in
no
this video. I'm gonna
Miami.
tag you in this too as well,
Okay.
sir. And I'm gonna hit you up. So you got to be a part of this. But go ahead. I ain't want to steal your thunder, but
Okay.
I'm just
So
thinking of some people
basically, I
already.
need all of these positions, you
Hmm.
know, so it's volunteer. I'm not
Yeah,
forcing anybody.
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
telling you,
And
you know
here's
what
the
I'm saying?
thing:
Yeah.
if you don't have a vision for this, or you don't have a
Hmm.
passion, I say, then you're not needed. You know what I mean? If you want
Yes, of
support
course.
on the back end, put on your channel or something like that's cool, or your social media. But if you don't have a passion and want to carry this out,
Mhm.
Yeah, we only want people that are looking that I want to be attached to this vision. You
To
understand?
be a part
So
of history, basically.
yeah,
To
basically,
be a
because
part of history.
you want to be up from afar and watch and say, oh, okay, that's nice. They put that's cool. You know what I mean? When the event
Hmm.
comes, you show up,
Yeah.
and you go as you leisure. So people that are passionate about this stuff, the history, whatever the case may be. So you don't want
Yeah.
to be stringing along people or making it seem like, oh, I'm bothering you. No, if you
Yeah.
have a passion for this, to get it done, to see the vision, let's put our hands in the pot and make it happen. So
Yeah, so that's pretty much like every position possible. Like I want to go ahead and cover them all and have the right people on the team. Again, like I said,
mhm,
we shouldn't be fussing and fighting. This is our event.
right.
So of course, if everybody's going to see this event, we want to be able to have that person that sees the same vision that I see, that's willing to come and work together. And
Mhm,
stuff like that. And again, those who do not want to be on it, I only would ask for you to promote it. When
right,
we go out there and we're promoting it and stuff like that. I would want you to put it on your page, put it on your
right.
profile page, so that when somebody goes on it, they see it. They're like, "Oh, what is this?" or whatever. Put the
Mhm,
link on your page. And for those that that do not have social media, let them know. They're a
mhm.
pioneer too. Let them know. The same way everybody like to run people business, run this one too. You get what I'm saying? Like everybody knows
Yeah.
what's going on when it's bad news, but nobody knows what's going on when it's good news. And again, like this right here, what's going to happen in 2025, I believe you would want to be a part of it.
Mhm.
So it's going to be something epic and something big. So just go ahead and just keep passing, because one person, yes, I have the vision, but I can't contact everybody. I don't
Mhm.
know everybody from 1956, 55, all the up until 2025. I don't have all these people contacts.
Correct.
It was here before I was even born. So
Mhm.
if you're getting this, just pass it, just keep passing it around, keep passing it around. You're going to reach people like that's all the way in Atlanta, Orlando, Texas, some staying in France, Paris, like I want everybody to be able to come back home and enjoy this 1 week event.
Oh,
You know?
I just heard about. I talked to a fellow pioneer. He's in Atlanta right now.
Okay.
I remember Bonell, the basketball player.
Yes.
Bonell is out of the country somewhere. Out of the country. He not even in the U.S. Yeah, he in another country. He in another
Wow.
country. So again, we have people everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's just we don't know, so we have to get the word out, let people know. So that's
Yes.
the whole thing.
Yeah. So
Now,
that's really important. That's the only way this event could be epic is
mhm.
by us letting people know, letting our pioneers know, like, hey, it's time to come home. Okay, it is
Share
time
with
to
a
come
fellow
home.
a fellow pioneer. Just
Yes.
share. That's it. Hey man,
Yes.
I heard about the event going on. That's just what it is. So, but I'm
Yes.
excited though. I'm excited. So
Yes.
I got some backdrop on kind of the events and what's all going on. And but is there a particular dress code? Because kind of get into
Okay.
that
Okay. So
when it
now
comes to it.
So now for the dress code, I already know my pioneers. I already know y'all. Y'all very creative. Okay? Very creative. And y'all know y'all love to stun it. Okay? Y'all love
Uh-huh.
to stun. My fellas, oh, y'all always do it big. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. I love it. But for my ladies, I know we can show off. But when it comes to the see-through, the butt cheeks all out and all that, I just wanted to leave that behind just for the event. Okay? Because I know we are bigger than this. It's going to be an epic event. The
Hmm.
gala is going to be beautiful.
Hmm.
Okay? So I would love for everybody to dress appropriate
So
and respectfully.
something like the class of 2000, I believe, or 99, they had a
Okay.
gala
Okay.
which was pretty nice. A
Okay.
players ball or something like
Okay.
that's probably the only class that I've seen that pulled
Uh-huh.
it off. Cause that's a tight
Okay.
niche. That's with
Okay. That's
Irvin's
what Gwen.
Guerriere. I think it was class of 99 or
90.
2000.
Okay.
Michael
Okay.
Shillingford and all
Yes.
that class. Those are the older guys. They were before me. So I think the class of 99, 2000,
Mm-hmm.
they're and what's her name? God darn it.
Is it Gwen?
Gwen, yes, Glenn's
Gwen,
class.
yes, yes,
Gwen's
yes,
class,
yes,
yes.
yes. That's
They
Gwen
they
class.
they tight niche. So when they
Yes,
did their gala, they ball, I saw the pictures, phenomenal. So I
beautiful.
think
Yes,
that's the image that you're going for the gala,
yes.
something like that. I could imagine, right? Okay.
But of
So
course, the colors will
yeah,
only be North Miami colors, no other colors.
Black,
Okay?
green,
No,
gray, white.
yes.
Okay. All right.
No other colors. Okay?
All right.
Only North Miami colors.
Love
Okay?
it.
We have a lot of creative people and we have some that designs really, really good. Design it how you want to, stun it, put your class what year you graduated on your, do whatever. Only thing I ask, just the see-through stuff,
Mm-hmm.
just please just leave that behind because we have our elders. We have our elders that'll be there with us too. So I don't want I don't want nobody passing out when they see all the thickness and junk and you know.
Yeah, so
So
I see you got a shirt on right now. Like talk to real brief. We're gonna get off topic.
okay.
Talk to the people about the shirt, your whole concept.
Okay, so
Like
of course, Miss Andrea from in Atlanta, she designed a shirt for me. Of course, your brother IRock, he printed the shirt for
Mr.
me.
I Rock shirts.
Mr. IRock shirt.
That's
Okay,
right.
so the vision of the shirt. So basically, the shirt is so at the bottom, as you can see, it has a line on it. So basically, what it is that you will put, it's an interaction shirt. You will put your class number on here. So when you go to the event, when you come to the event, when you're walking around with the shirt, you will see which class, like what class everybody graduated from. So if you see
Nice.
me, you will see that I graduated, I'll put O2 on mine. I graduated from the class of O2. When
Nice.
somebody else put theirs, they graduated from the class of 1970. 1971. So we're all walking amongst each other, and you can tell what class the person
That's
graduated
dope.
from. Okay, so
That's
that's the
nice.
whole point of the shirt. So it's like an interaction shirt. You could design your number or whatever, however you
You
want
could
to
put
do
some bling
it.
on
You
your
can put
O three
bling,
or O four.
you
Okay.
know, of
Yeah.
course. So
I like it.
do it, do it how you
Yeah,
get.
shout
So,
out to I Rock Shirts and Audrey. Shout out to them. They are
yes, yes.
dynamic. They do their thing. Miss Audrey does visuals, logos. She does a lot
Mm-hmm.
of sort of thing. And Mr. I Rock, he does the actual shirts, puts
Mm-hmm.
things together, sweatsuits, hats, you name it. It's
Oh, and
basically
there's
it's a
another one.
basic
Where's
is a whole clothing line. So
yes. And then two,
oh, you
if
got
you
other shirt,
want
you got
to
another shirt?
order,
Okay.
yeah. So if you want to order, especially we're repping North Miami,
Uh-huh.
here's another one from him.
Okay. What that
The
say? North
coordinates,
Miami. Oh, coordinates.
the
Okay.
coordinates of North Miami.
Yo.
So yeah,
Okay.
yep. So that came
Shouts
from
out to
him as
them for
well.
sure.
Yes, yes.
Shouts out to them. Now, which is I'm like I'm ready to go right now. Like I'm ready to go get my outfit, go down to Miami
What?
and talk to my stylist. Say, bro, I need an event. I need some clothing.
Yes,
These are my colors. Get me right.
yes, yes,
Get me
yes,
right.
yes,
But
yes, yes.
we got to backtrack. We still got a lot of things to kind of come up with, the committee and all those different things. So,
Yes, yes.
what's your expected attendance for this actual event? Like, what do
Okay,
you
so
envision? What do you envision for yourself, for everybody? How many people you think gonna be coming and showing up to basically look good, to show out, show off? Because
yes,
we got them people they wanna. It's a crowd of people. They old
yes,
class. They're gonna be like, hey man, yeah, I remember such and such. Man, I had a crush on her, man. I'm trying to. We got this event. I'm trying to stunt, man. She might be my future wife or something. There'll be a whole lot of that going on. But anywho,
yes,
so
yes.
what's your expected actual
So because I'm
for the
so
event?
I always like to go big.
Mm-hmm.
So
Bigger
my
go
expect
big or go home.
go big or go home. So
Mm-hmm.
my attendance is 5,000.
5,000 people.
5,000. So this is from when you look at each graduating class. This is 70 years. So if
Mm-hmm.
you're looking at 1955 all the way to 2025, how many people graduated, and then us getting the word out.
Yeah.
If I can get 5,000,
So
that'll be
is that your minimum or is that your max?
okay. That would be my. Well, I don't want to put a max on it because you never know who's gonna come
No.
out the woodwork
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
last minute. So
Yeah.
my minimum would be 3,000.
Okay.
Like just to get it rolling and stuff like that. And then once it passed 3,000, then I'm just like, oh yes, we getting there, we getting there, we getting there. You get what I'm saying? But at least,
Okay.
I mean, we have way too many pioneers out here for us not to be able to reach our minimum at 3,000.
Yeah, because we have
You get what
graduating
I'm
classes
saying?
of what? What's
Every
our
year
graduate
is
class?
like every year is like either you have 600 graduate, 1,000 graduate for every year.
So that's for 5,000 is nothing, or 3,000 is nothing. I see what you're
Exactly,
saying. I see what you're saying.
exactly. So like
Hmm.
we should be like if we really want this to go down in history, everybody will come together, everybody will pull together, and we'll make it happen. If
Okay.
that's what our
I like it.
pioneers want. You know.
Now I know you had an event last week or week before last, if I'm correct. Is there going to be another event for someone that's in Miami, or let's say they in California, or they in Atlanta, or they in Dallas? Is there going to be a next event in person?
So
An interest meeting.
yeah, so with the interest meeting, of course, I would try to do my best in trying to connect everybody and stuff like that. So of course I will post it on my page and say, hey, this is another in-person meeting or this is a Zoom, chime in because I would love to give everybody the details.
Okay.
Once I give you the details, because the first meeting I had, Fritz came out. So of course,
Fritz.
yeah, so class of '01. So Fritz came out, and when I explained to him and I was showing him exactly the details of the event, he was excited. Fritz already said, "I already have an outfit in mind." I said, "Okay." So you know what I'm saying. So of course, right now, yes, we're doing a podcast. We're trying to get out there, but I can't give you the details like that. You got to come to the meeting, or I do a Zoom for me to actually show you the slideshow and actually tell you like these are the details of the event.
Okay.
So once I let you know and I tell you and I show it too, because I'm a visual person and I'm telling you this is
I
what
am as well. I'm
and
visual
stuff
too.
like that. You're gonna be like, wow, of course. You can even ask Fritz because when I showed Fritz it, Fritz was like, oh, that's dope. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Oh my, we never had that. I said, okay. I said, this is what I'm talking about. So I can't tell you exactly everything, because I need to tell you face to face or on Zoom whenever I set it up. So
So this right here is like the
it's
informational
the informational
the
part.
intro to the
Yeah.
intro. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
The intro to the intro.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's what it is. And I know another thing too. One thing I would like to say, like sincerely and stuff like that, with the event, I know a lot of people go through their times of struggles and stuff like that. So, of course, this season right here, everybody might be doing good. Maybe next year, somebody may be struggling. You get what I'm saying? But they would like to go to the event. The only thing that I ask for my fellow pioneers is if there is somebody who would like to go to the event, but they're going through something, and you know that you can help that fellow pioneer, help them. One thing I ask for you is that do not tell that person their business if you're going to
Mm,
help them, okay? Because it do hurt when you're lending that hand to that person and that you pay for this for that person, you did this, and then you go tell them their business. Don't do that. God don't like
I
it,
like that.
and you would not like for somebody to do it to you. Again,
Hmm.
yeah, I would love for everyone to be there, but then again, I don't know everybody's financial struggles.
Hmm.
I don't know what your living situation is. You get what I'm saying? Even though I want everybody to come out, but I don't know these things. So we may be going through some stuff or whatever the case is, and you want to go, but if there is somebody out there that would love to help another fellow pioneer, do it, but you do it in silence. Okay, no one needs to know that person's business or what that person is going through. Okay,
Hmm.
so don't put if you don't want nobody to put you to shame, don't put that other person to shame. And please do not ask if you're going to do it. Don't ask for anything in return. Okay, we're better than that.
Thank you for saying that. Now, I've done this before, right? I've lost friends, over this, right? You know what I mean? And I was like, friends will be like, "Oh, hey, let me lend me or something." Now, this is my rule of thumb: if I'm gonna lend you something, I'm not expecting it back. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not. But if
Mm-hmm.
I do expect it back, oh no, we might sign a contract. It's a different
Yes,
conversation.
I'll
But
let you know up front.
yeah, but if
Yes.
I'm, especially if it's peanuts, something that I spend, I don't think about it. If I
Mm-hmm.
lend it to you, I'm not expecting it back. If I get it back, thank you. It was a blessing. And I
Mm-hmm.
actually lost friends over a few $100s, ducking and dodging me. Oh, I'm gonna pay you back. Da, da, da. When I hear people say that, you're not gonna pay me back because you're in the situation you're in now.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah.
paying me back, so it's
Yeah.
cool. I'm
It's
gonna lend.
cool.
Just be like,
Yeah, we
hey,
good.
just tell me, hey, appreciate it. If I can get it to you back, I will. If not, I'm cool. But don't do all that. Hey, I promise. I swear to
No,
God.
there's no need for all that. Just
Bruh,
we
I'm lending
good.
it to you. You need it right in the moment. Cool, take it.
Yeah,
Go on about your business. And just
yeah,
when you lend something, don't expect it back because then you're
yeah,
gonna hold a grudge over that person, and it's gonna be bad.
yeah.
So
So if you're
if
the
you're gonna lend
person,
it,
yeah,
don't hold it over their head.
don't
Don't
hold it
do
over
nothing. Just
their
keep it
head.
moving.
Exactly. Do not hold like if you're doing anything that you do for
Do it
anybody in
out of
this
kindness of
world,
your heart.
do not expect it to come back. Because your
Mhm.
blessing will come from somebody else, not from
Yeah,
the person
on the other
that you
side.
helped.
Yeah.
You get what
Mhm.
I'm saying? So if you're gonna do it and leave it alone. If you're able to
Yeah,
do it, yes. If you know you're not able to do it, do not lend that hand. Okay? That's all I ask from my
exactly.
pioneers. Just don't put yourself to shame. Don't put other person to shame. That's all. We are better than that.
Now, so now did we say you when you're gonna have the next actual event?
No, I
Um,
don't have that just yet. It's still pending because I still have to find of course a location to actually do it in person and
okay.
stuff. And then I'll try to see if I can set up some Zoom because I know Maribel did ask too. She did. She was the person who had asked, like, she's out of state and stuff, and she would like to know about the
Mirabelle.
event. So we do have a lot of pioneers up there. So I'm gonna try to do a Zoom as well, so that way the ones who are out of town, that stay out of town now, that they can join the Zoom, so that way they'll be able to know what's going on as well.
Okay.
So I'll start setting that up in a couple of like a week, and then I'll just post it on my page, and then everybody can just fill it
Yeah, and of
out.
course, since we're doing this interview here, I'll be posted on my page as well.
Okay.
Is that where they can find you on your
Instagram,
Instagram?
Facebook.
Y'all see it there, right
Yes,
there.
that's
That's
my
her
Instagram.
Instagram, and
Yes,
also
the
which
Facebook.
is also the Facebook as well, and also her email. Her
My
email is
email.
going on the ticker right here.
Yeah.
That's her actual email where if you got questions, comments, concerns, whatever the case may be, y'all can hit her up here or again at her Instagram.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm excited. Like I say, I'm excited about this whole event. If you guys missed this, of course, the actual replay will be posting. She'll post it on her page. I'll post it on
Yes.
my page so people can kind of know what the heck is going on. But 2 time for the Swamp Dogs in the
Yes.
building, Pioneers in the building. Listen, I'm excited. I can't.
Mm.
When she told me about this event, I said, "Hey, listen, you might
We.
get it going."
Hmm.
I got people in my back pocket. I ain't gonna tell my business who
I
those
know,
people are, what that is.
right?
We just gonna keep it. I'm just trying to support it the best way I know how.
Of
Post my
course.
page, doing this interview, stuff like that. So, and we gonna make it happen. So that's all we have. We're gonna catch y'all later. Deuces.